Hello and welcome to the Graco Education Center. In this video, I'll show you how to set up your sprayer so you can get started on your project. All Magnum sprayers include a hose and gun, which come pre-assembled from our factory, spray tip and guard, a starter bottle of pump armor, a quick start guide, and a manual. Everything you need to get started. To set up your sprayer, you'll need 2 wrenches. Start by threading the hose to the outlet of your sprayer like this. Get it hand tight, then use 1 wrench on the outlet valve and 1 wrench on the hose fitting, fully tightening the hose. This is a compression style fitting, so it's very important to fully tighten. If you don't get this fitting tight enough, you could cause a leak and damage to the sealing surface. Your sprayer's been shipped with storage fluid, so the first thing we need to do is flush out the fluid. To do this, engage the trigger lock, power off the sprayer, turn the pressure control to the lowest setting, reverse the tip, and disengage the gun trigger lock. Hold a metal part of the gun firmly to a grounded metal pail and trigger the gun to relieve pressure. Engage the trigger lock, turn the prime valve to the prime or drain position. With the pressure relief procedure complete, it's time to prime your sprayer. Make sure the trigger lock is still engaged. Remove the tip and guard from your gun. Place the suction tube into clean water and place the drain tube into a waste pail. Be sure the sprayer is still in the prime position. Turn the pressure control to the lowest pressure setting. Power on the sprayer. Increase the pressure control until the motor starts. Allow water to circulate through the sprayer until water flows smoothly out of the drain tube for about 10 or 15 seconds. Lower the pressure and power off your sprayer. Your sprayer is now flushed clean and ready for paint. Engage the trigger lock. Remove the tip and guard from your gun. Place the suction tube into your paint and place the drain tube into a waste pail. Be sure the sprayer is still in the prime position. Turn the pressure control to the lowest pressure setting. Power on the sprayer. Increase the pressure control until the motor starts. Allow paint to circulate through the sprayer until paint flows smoothly out of the drain tube for about 10 or 15 seconds. Lower the pressure and power off the sprayer. Now that the pump is primed, we have to get the hose full of paint. To do this, hold the gun into the waste pail. Disengage the trigger lock, pull the trigger, and hold. Then turn the prime spray valve to the spray position. Power on the sprayer and increase pressure. Continue to hold the trigger until you see a steady flow of paint coming out of the gun. Turn the pressure control to the lowest setting. Once the motor shuts off, release the trigger. Power off the sprayer and engage the trigger lock. Screw the tip assembly onto the gun and tighten. Now you're ready to spray. Before I start to spray, I always like to test out my spray pattern on a piece of cardboard or scrap material before I start my project. This will ensure you have everything dialed in before you start. We're just looking to ensure we have a full and even fan pattern. Thanks for visiting the Graco Education Center. We're always here to help.